before I knew Pro. As a matter of fact, I think the first time I saw Becky, she was in diapers. And she was already talking.
She was in college, right?
But she never stopped talking since. Becky, when she was 2, when she was 3, when she was 4, and she chatted on and talked and talked and talked and talked. So we always loved Becky because she talked all the time. And then she, actually, when we left Hawaii, we moved here, she called up Uncle Ron and she said, you have a job for me here. And I had a job for talkers, and she was in our res staff, and she ran our res staff. Was in our res staff for, well, we had about 70 or 80 reservations at that time. But that was good until she tried to unionize the shop, and I was getting real upset with her. She shouldn't do that to her Uncle Ron. But she did say, I want you to meet this guy. I really like this guy. So she brings this real jerk over. It wasn't Pro. She dumped him, as we said, dumped him. He's never going to. Then she brought Pro, and that was such a delight because she had to get our approval. And Pro came to the house, and he just so wanted us to like him because she knew we were important to Becky. And he wanted us to like him. You could not help but liking Pro. He walked in, and this black person walks into the house. And I looked at him, and he started smiling, and he started talking. He was so engaging, and this whole room lightens up from Pro's around. It's terrific. So when they decided to get married, of course, they had this unusual marriage. They got first, I don't know, they got married by an imam in a mosque. And my wife was a little upset because she had to sit in the back of the mosque. And we had to realize that this is a different culture now. And then Pro was really upset because the imam married Becky to his brother.
That's pretty good.
He used the wrong name, and Becky's now married to his brother. So Pro said, that's the wrong name. What are you going to church? So then they got married again to make sure. And they got married outside, and they had both a kahu and a kahuna. Now, the kahu is a Christian Hawaiian priest, and a kahuna is a pagan Hawaiian priest, which I think is a very good thing. So she was married by an imam, a kahu, they were married, and a kahuna, which means it covers all bases. My son was also married in Hawaii. Oh, by the way, the master of ceremonies is Jewish. Which is, only in Hawaii you have a Jewish master of ceremonies, Muslim imam, a Christian kahu, and a pagan kahuna, all getting married, and I figured you covered all bases, Becky, because when, the hereafter, both you and Pro know that sooner or later, when you go into the hereafter, he's going to say shalom. And perhaps aloha as well. It's a pleasure watching you grow up to such a beautiful, wonderful human being. And I'm so fortunate that you married such a fabulous and unusual and extraordinary young man like Pro. It's a privilege for us, and thank you for allowing us to get to know him. Thank you.